One way to collect additional information from a candidate during a job application is to use extensible flex fields. Once captured on the career site, the extra information in the flex field can be viewed in recruiting on the candidate's record, as well as in the HR person record if the candidate gets hired. Let's walk through the steps. Navigate from Setup and Maintenance to the Manage Common Lookups task and create the lookup. For the lookup type, meaning, and module fields, enter the following information. Now create the lookup codes, which will be the answer choices. We'll create simple yes and no options, placing the names in both the lookup and code meaning fields. Save and close. Next, access the Manage Value Sets task and create a value set. Complete the first 3 fields with the values seen here. Once you set the validation type to table, more fields will appear. Complete these fields with the appropriate values up to the ID column name field. At the Where clause field, fill in the clause according to this pattern. We'll fill in with the lookup type created earlier, IRC extra info. Save and close. Next, access the Manage Extensible Flex Fields task. Search for and edit the seated person EIT information flex field. Then select Manage Context to add the person and candidate contexts. Click Create and fill in the fields with these values using an easily identifiable display name. Configure the 2 usages for the flex field, the usage code for person and candidate application. Save this page. Next, you define the context-sensitive segment, which is the question you would like to ask candidates. In this example, have you worked for our organization before? Fill in the remaining fields with the information seen here. Click Save and Close, and click Save and Close again to return to the Manage Context screen. Do a quick search to verify your context is listed and enabled. Return to the Edit page. Select the Person Information row. Below, click Add to search for and select the associated context you created. Next, click Pages to create 2 pages for each usage. First, create the page for person usage by assigning the name and selecting Usage Code for Person. Then create the page for the candidate application usage by assigning a name and selecting Usage Code for Candidate Application. On the page list, highlight the Person page. In the details below, add your context to the person usage by searching for your context and adding. Repeat the same steps to add your context to the candidate application usage. And save. Then deploy FlexField. Next, navigate to the Job Application Flow Configuration task. Select and use an existing external flow to create a new one. Assign a name and create a new version. Select the needed options. Then under the blocks, locate the Extra Information block and add it to the Application Questions section. Click on the block to edit it and assign the context you created to the block. Save and activate the version and activate the flow. You will need to validate your flex field by posting a requisition to the career site that includes the flex field. Apply as a candidate, then view the flex field answers on the Extra Information tab in Hiring. For more information on this topic, you can view the courses on Oracle University. Thanks for watching.